show that tackles the big issues affecting the BVI and the rest of the Caribbean. Searches for answers to today's big questions and gives viewers a unique perspective on developing stories. Follow the big story with me, Kathy Richards, only on JTV. This show is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Tertola Pier Park, HOV Medical, and Digicel. Sign up for Digicel Plus Home Light bundles, faster internet, movies, and sports.
Global Women Enrichment is going global. We are so excited. We have our Global Women Enrichment Conference happening in the British Virgin Islands in Tortola on March 22nd at Maria's by the Sea.
The Global Women's Conference 2025 with Mistress of Ceremony, Mrs. Chandria Turnbull, featuring keynote speakers Dr. Naomi Bloomer, special presentations by Dr. Arlene Smith-Thompson and Dr. Arlene T. Penn. Get ready for heart-touching moments with the likes of Charis Hoyt, Samis Donna Klein, and the one and only Brent Hoyt. A one-of-a-kind conference featuring roundtable discussions, live entertainment, eats and drinks, fabulous prizes to be won, and one person will walk away with a grand prize, a treat somewhere in the world. Get your tickets today from JNC Trading or Eventbrite.com.
The 20s and the 30-year-olds, you are encouraged to come. You are definitely, it's something that you do not want to miss. And bring your friends, bring your co-workers. I mean, there's just going to be a lot of surprises, but it's all going to be great stuff.
We look forward to meeting you.
This is The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards. I want to thank you so much for joining us for this edition. Today we have some great news to share with you. If you would recall, earlier in the year we had the Commissioner for the BVI Tourist Board's Film Commission, Ms. Natalie Hodge, sharing the vision and the plans for 2025. And she's here today to talk to us of a great initiative that is about to get off the ground. Natalie, it's always a pleasure to have you here to share what you and your team are doing there at the Film Commission.
Thank you for always having me.
And remember at the media breakfast stakeholders event,
yes,
you talk a lot about what are some of the plans you're looking to have rolled out, and we're seeing it's not all talk, but some action is going in along with that talk.
Yes,
so tell us about this academy.
Yes, so the first initiative for this year is the Future FilmMakers Academy. It's geared towards children ages 7 to 12. Now this academy was scheduled to happen in December over the Christmas break last year. However, that did not pan out. So we moved it to the Easter break. And when we launched our Summer Film Academy, we had 8-year-olds inquiring that they wanted to attend. And the lesson plan was a bit more advanced. So it sparked an idea, because I really believe in teaching children from a young age and sparking that interest from a young age. You never know which child will say, I was 7 when I held my first camera and that's when I became a filmmaker, or I was 9 when I started, I got interested in this industry. So I think we should reach them at a very young age. And we had the interest from the Summer Film Academy, decided to put things in motion. So we're getting ready for our start on the 31st of March. It ends on the 4th of April. And we have 2 locations. We're working with Seagrip Studios, owned by Dane Peters. So he's one of the facilitators. And it's a small, intimate space. And we want to cater to an intimate group, children, you have to keep their attention.
Yeah.
So we don't want the group to be too large, and that's why we keep specifying that spaces are limited, because spaces are truly, truly limited. Once they attend the academy, we have Rightway on board as a sponsor.
Nice.
So Rightway will provide some little bit of fruits and snacks and drinks for them when they arrive. Then we also have Republic Bank has sponsored, and we're grateful for that. And we also have His Majesty the Governor has contributed to this Film Academy. So they're the ones that actually made it possible for us to do it at this time. So we're truly grateful for their sponsorship and their support.
Okay. How did you manage to get the governor's office interested in such a thing?
So what had happened was at the Summer Film Academy, the governor had sponsored that in collaboration with HLSCC. So it was and Unite BVI. So it was Unite BVI, HM Governor's Office, HLSCC, and Film Commission. And he came to one of our closing sessions. And in speaking with me, I told him about some of my plans, and he was very intrigued, and he invited me to a meeting at his office, and he asked me for some of my other ideas on how he can lend support, and we just started, had the ball rolling. And apparently the governor was back in the day, one of his hobbies was filmmaking.
Yes.
So he was quite intrigued. So we're grateful for his support.
All right. So the governor has to come to many more
Yes,
activities to
yes,
have conversations
yes.
and get called to meetings, right? What are the components of the academy?
So Dane will be contributing to, he'll be presenting the filmmaking, videography aspect. And just basic, we're going to bring it down to the basics. It's 7 to 12, so we're going to make sure they know parts of the camera, parts of framing, shooting, and a little bit of editing. Then we have Nadia Turnbull, who will be presenting animation. We think that's going to be very fun and intriguing for them. They already have their curriculums lined up. They have their plan, their lesson plans. And then we hope that on the last day, the final day, which will be the Friday at HLSCC, we're hoping that we can have a showcase for the parents. We want them to come and see what their children have learned. Being the lighting technician, being the director, being the actor, we want them to come and see that. We'll schedule it around the lunch hour. So we're planning that, and we hope we do get some good turnout and good feedback. We're just going off of the interest that we receive. If we receive enough inquiries, enough to fill the seats, then we will proceed with the academy. But definitely want parents to sign up. And I'll say that when we held the Summer Academy again, parents were reaching out saying 8-year-olds wanted to attend. So that's why we decided to bring this level of education for them within the industry.
That was one of the things I was going to ask you about, is the level of involvement of parents, because these are babies. We're not sending them off.
Drop them off to us. We'll take care of them. Just sign your release form, and we'll take care of them.
So what days of the week is this?
So it's Monday, which would be the 31st of March. So it starts on the Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday will be Dame session. Wednesday will be animation. Thursday, we're going to do some recap, make sure they recall whatever they were taught, and prepare for the showcase on the Friday.
Yes, wait, school will be closed.
Yes.
Oh, it's Easter break. Yes. Okay, I was just wondering.
Yes. So with Nadia's session for the animation, we're actually going to be using computers. So we're going to be at HLSCC on the Wednesday, utilizing their computer lab. Okay. And then on Friday, the showcase will be in the green room at HLSCC. We want to thank them as well for obviously working with us on that.
Okay. I think I recall the competition that you had last year involving school-age or young people. I had a component where they had to produce using their smartphone. The smartphone.
Yeah, that was a student smartphone competition, but it was 13 to 17. Yeah.
And in this academy, are they going to be utilizing their smartphones at any level?
Well, much. Probably 7-year-olds have smartphones. I don't know.
Trust me, they do.
Probably they do. I don't have a 7-year-old.
But it's mainly the camcorders.
Yes. Introduce them to the camera. And then Some components we will definitely show them on the phone, and then some of the apps they'll be using, they will be able to utilize on the phone as well.
And
Yeah.
very good tablets
Yeah.
if they do have.
We released a flyer yesterday, so promotion has started. And you know, the funny thing is, true story, we had an adult that wanted to register. Come on! And I said, well, they didn't read this flyer. The message came to me. I said, they didn't read this flyer, did they? And the response was, yes, they did, but they're willing to be 12 years old to attend the academy. I thought that was so funny.
There's a child in every one of us.
So when we promote the Future Filmmakers Academy, we have adults wanting to apply. And when we promote the Summer Film Academy, we have children wanting to.
That's
Yes.
so sweet. But they will have your turn. Come on,
Yes,
adults.
yes.
You will have your turn. How do we apply? How do we get our kids involved?
So we have our online form, so parents can, obviously they can actually go to our Facebook page. The link is there on the page. They can click the link and it takes you directly to the form. Just a few questions to answer to register the child, contact information, email, all of that. And then also, if they need any more information, if they have any questions, they can reach out to us at info@bvifilm.com.
Okay, and the Facebook page is
BVI Film Commission.
BVI Film Commission.
Facebook and Instagram.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
And the reason why we sort of, not just for the intimate space, we chose Seagrape Studios is because we were considerate of persons going to work, possibly. And if you were living in West End and your child wanted to attend, that's a far drive to East End. But there's those 2 days that you would have to get the
them
child
there,
there. Yeah.
right, okay.
So the sessions start from 9 a to 3:30 p.m. We will, once they get in at 9, we'll have a little, icebreaker, some snacks and refreshments before we start getting into the lesson plan about 9:15 or so.
Awesome school break activity. And are there requirements in terms of fee? Is there a fee
No
for that?
fee, it's free,
Wow.
and we're providing all the materials. And this is again possible to the sponsorship that we received. Thanks again to HM Governor's Office, and thanks to Republic Bank. They came on board as soon as we mentioned it. Thanks to Right Way, Rotom Wholesale, they sponsored the Summer Film Academy. And as soon as we told them about it, they were like, yes, we're on board. There was no question about it. So we're grateful for them. And of course, the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission.
Well, that's
course.
where it was born.
Yes.
A deadline in terms of registration?
Deadline, I think we go up until 20th. I think it's 20th of March.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
How
we want to
many
make sure
kids-
we have everybody registered, capture all the information, get our signing sheet and everything ready for them on the 31st. Make sure we have the exact amount of numbers that we're expecting and prepare for them.
What's the maximum numbers you're looking at? All right, we leave that there. We leave that there.
Maybe 20?
Oh, 2025.
Maybe.
Yeah. Parents will be
Again,
happy for the break.
it's younger kids.
Yeah.
It's all day.
And if we know about Dave and his
Maybe
team
20.
and Nadia, they're good with kids. They're so
Yeah.
awesome. But this is a great start of your activities for
Yeah.
the year.
We have a lot planned.
Yeah, and I can see it coming off.
Yes.
Coming off well. So congratulations
Thank
on
you.
this move. Sticking to your plan. You said it would have been something that you wanted to do in 2024, but brought it forward.
Yeah.
And the,
Start the new year with
yes, yes. We're looking forward to seeing those kids, the end product. We're looking
Yes.
forward to hearing
Yes.
from them
Yes.
of their experience. And I hope that one parent don't turn a child again. Natalie, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
stopping by. Great information, and we're happy to hear of this activity that will keep our
Yes.
kids engaged
Yes.
during the Easter break.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us here on this edition of The Big Story. I'm Kathy Richards.
large and small corporations in the BVI can't be wrong. BVI HR, a BVI-based integrated solution of employee timesheets, leave tracking, scheduling, employment letters, HR processes, pay slips, and tax reports, including NHI, Social Security, and Inland Revenue, will make your management of employees easier. While BVI HR can cater to the needs of larger enterprises, it also works exceptionally well for small companies. To sign up, visit bovihr.com, that is BOVIHR.com, or call us at 342-9686.